Howdy dorks! Howdy dorks, how's it going? Happy Thursday, happy Unchowder, happy Dwarf Fortress, how's it going? How's it going? Hi Fiona, hi JM, hi anyone else, hello invisible lurkers and VOD watchers. It's Dwarf Fortress Day. Another one of those. There's many, but they're all good. We're here for all of them. We're gonna continue with the kobolds. We're continuing with the kobolds, we're continuing to dig downwards, we're continuing to find weird things. Last time we dug up a lizard person composed of steam, which was like terrifying for a moment and then very quickly was not scary at all. It just kind of went tss. But we've also found other things that are much scarier, and there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more. We've barely even scratched the surface on all the scary things we can be finding. So we're gonna keep finding them. Gonna keep digging, keep finding, hopefully keep surviving, but you know, no promises. We also have a couple of other projects that we're working on. We've been working on glass this whole time, but not placing it. So I think we're going to start working on actually placing our roof tiles. We did just have a very small siege, so we're probably not going to get another one for a bit. I think we're in autumn. I don't know that we get siegers in winter. I don't know that they siege in winter. I don't actually know that for sure. But I think we have a window where we can send everyone outside and work on a roof. So we'll likely be working on that. And also I have, like, once that's kind of buttoned up, I have another little project, probably a smaller project, but another little project that I think will suit us quite nicely. Spoiler alert, it's a use for all the lead. I think I know what I want to do with the rest of our lead. You know, the lead that we didn't turn into literal 500,000 coins. We have 500,000 lead coins. For reasons, but I think, and we still have a lot of lead left, so I think I know what I want to use on it. Don't know if we're gonna get quite that far today, but at the very least we can start planning for it, maybe. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Today's episode is brought to you by the rainbow, the whole damn thing, and also by viewers like you clicking on buttons down there, hanging out live, hanging out in the VODs, hanging out in Discord, all that good stuff. That is the full spectrum of greatness that I am admiring these days. So I appreciate you all coming by and hanging out with me. Pro rainbows, I'm also pro rainbows. Go support rainbows. Go support your local rainbow. Yeah, that's it. That's what I have to say about that. So we're gonna play some ding dang video games, right? We're just gonna load this up here. And I will try to remember what's going on. Other than digging, we got through a lot of our animal slaughtering. I think we're essentially caught up on animal slaughtering, which is shocking. Yeah, here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and unpause. I think there's still plenty of stuff going on. Bork, how's it going? Welcome in. You caught us right at the start here. We're still fiddling around with this silly thing. If I remember correctly, so we're on our second level here of our strange pillar. And we're working on, so we floored that one in. We want to dig down, right? Because this pool of magma here is connected with this pool of magma here. And I would love to just drain this all off the side of the map. And that sounded like a simple thing when I when I first made that plan. And now, who knows? Because we couldn't dig there, right? That was the thing. So we were going to dig up here. Oh, a strange mood. Of course, a strange mood. What, we were going up here? Can I go? I can't go all the way over there. Wow. That is just also channeling magma. How hard could it be? Oh, you know, it depends on how reckless you want to be. It's really the answer. You can just go for it. The magma isn't the most dangerous thing in here, is really the trick. The dangerous things are the things that you can't see right now. Like here. there could be something hiding right here. And it could be literally anything. Literally anything. It... Probably nothing. Maybe even something nice. But it could also just literally leap out of a hole and bite all of our heads off. Okay. Silo the clerk has been possessed. The chemist orc has shared a rumor. Very cool. Key is throwing a tantrum. Can never dig too deep and can never dig too deep. That's definitely not a thing in this game. It's definitely not a fail state in this game. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So now I need to find a way to get down there, right? I mean, we could go here. Like this specific tile we could go down, and then we'd have to deal with this magma to keep going that way, which probably isn't the worst, honestly. So what the thing that we can do here, if we can find a spot, which may not be possible, if we could find a spot where we could channel like between a magma pool and a water pool, you can basically get them to cancel themselves out by turning the magma into obsidian and then digging the obsidian and then digging the obsidian again. But I don't know that we have a spot where we can do that here. The other thing that we can do, worst case scenario, and this is a thing that I haven't really done before, but this might even be the situation for it. We could pump magma out of here. That's a tempting possibility. So we're putting a floor there, and then this up. So that's not gonna work, but I mean, we could join these two. Maybe it's easier to do that. Maybe let's do this. We're going to channel. I also don't want to like nuke all of our diamonds. Hopefully you're coming here for the diamond. You're hauling granite, or you're here to build this. But this says that someone's on their way to grab this diamond. So hopefully that's sooner rather than later. But I'm going to channel here. Is it you? Come here. Here you are. Store item in bin. Yeah, you're probably here to grab. Perfect. Yellow diamond. Get it out of here. I don't want to be melting my gems. So we're going to dig these two, and it's going to kind of connect these, and it's going to be, we're going to do it several times to actually drain out this much magma, but it is a safe way to do so. A donkey has starved to death. Moody Dwarf can't find item. What the heck are you looking for? Tree life. You found nothing. Are we completely out of trees? Have we used the trees? There's no trees there, and there's no trees there. We need to chop some trees. Perfect. So these refuse piles are looking good. This one's looking good. That looks great. There's still a bunch of stuff in there. And the butcher shops. The butcher shops are clean. The butcher shops are just clean now. That's kind of huge. I'm hoping more barrels continue to fill in here. Yeah, there's some up here. They're still working on collapsing all this into the respective barrels. But that's just going to be a thing that they work on. So I think we have the ability to run out and grab trees at this point. We have been chopping from up here, but because of that, we don't have a lot left at the moment. So we might be chopping down here, maybe. I kind of like having trees here. This is like our front yard, right? I like having trees off our porch area. But we could chop like all these trees. Let's just start chopping over here. We'll do like a couple of those, Don't need to get them all. And hopefully this is close enough to our entrance that it's not a huge burden on them. Okay, that's probably plenty for now. I'll let them work on that for a moment. Since we need that for our for our strange mood, I'm assuming we still have woodcutters. We do. They're just doing other things, maybe. So they'll get to it. What else? Oh, our river. We fixed our river, except that there's still like a tree growing in here, right? If we can find it. Where was it? Here. Yeah, that's your problem. And it's like, have you lost a tree? No, we accidentally gained a tree. This is a vertical pump. This is pumping water from our river down below to our artificial river up above. But a cave tree just grew inside our pump structure, which is great. So we're gonna have to get in here and chop it down and then close it back off again. I guess we do that like this. Or we should turn the pump off. It's just been dry running this whole time. I'm going to have to remember where we're controlling this from. You. Oh. Life finds a way. It sure does. It found a way in there. I don't know why. I don't know how. It should have just been like in water this whole time. Oh, look at the bins. So they keep adding art. Look at all the socks spilling out of the bins. Oh, it's so good. There's specific art for boxes full of socks. Oh dear, oh dear. This game is just gonna slowly get more ridiculous forever. We're also getting through our wool here. At some point, we're gonna have to start shearing our animals again. We paused that quite a while ago. And there's probably... Yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of thread from animals that we can't turn into actual cloth? Maybe we dump that? Do we just burn it? It's literally just gonna sit there. A giraffe is fighting a peahen. Sure. Uh-oh. Our sus forlorn one is attacking a cave blob. Why? What are you doing, Zon? This person has been here under different names many times. Did you just kill a blob? You just killed a blob. You killed a blob with a name. Good, finally got 50 followers. Excellent. Congrats. Every milestone's a milestone, right? Jeez, didn't feel anything experiencing trauma. I would kick you out, except that you're not actually here for anything. You're just a visitor. You came to relax, right? Relax and corrupt our citizens. Islam's teeth? Are you fighting? What else are you fighting here? Are you still fighting? Are you getting attacked by dragons? Are you gonna get pounced on by dragons because you attacked a cave blob? You're gonna get owned by our dragons because you picked on a cave blob. Oh my god. And a cave spider. This is everything working properly as far as I'm concerned. As far as we can tell, Sus Forlorn 1 attacked the cave blob, and then wrestled the cave blob, and then Yeah, and then now Cave Dragon claws the Kobold in the foot, and now they're going for it. I don't know for sure that this Kobold is who started this altercation, but I'm going to, like, it seems very likely. I don't think the cave blob started this. So I think you're getting pounced on. I think you're gonna get pounced on here. Hey, look, a war dog. Wow. Do we get to see your real name now? Ilslam. We've never seen that name before. This person has been here many times, but never under this name, never under its correct name. So now that it's dead for sure, no longer even a zombie, we get to know its real name. Time to see what's left for becoming an affiliate. The thing that was hardest for me was like the viewer rolling average. That was the thing that took me the longest to finish. Wow. And then, is this all puke? No, this is, oh, did you get a spider? Did you injure a spider? Hey, look, oh, the reticence of midnight has returned. That's exciting too. Whose vomit is this? Who left this vomit here? There's also spider ichor. Yeah, probably got a good couple shots off because that was, you know, a forlorn one. That was an intelligent zombie. And they have quite the strength to them, even with when they're barehanded, so. Clearly someone's puking all over the place. I wonder if this is like dragon vomit. They might show up here. Maybe, are you here to check in? Nope, okay. Well, that's one way to deal with an interloper. Just let them pick the wrong fight and let the fortress handle it itself. How about that? I do want to check on this. Okay, so now you can see we clearly mined here, and then we mined here, and then the water and the magma combined, and then it removed some of the magma and then turned it back into obsidian. So we're just gonna do that again. I'm gonna put a floor here so no one falls in, because that'd be bad. But that will work eventually. Yeah, okay. And now, the reticence of midnight. Our squad has returned. Our squad has returned. Look at this. And you brought your dragons back, right? Do you still have a dragon? 4 pets. 4 pet spiders. So they're work animals, right? I don't know where work animals show up. I'm assuming they left with their dragons and that all worked. Well, at the very least, we can read our report, right? If they're back for real, then we got a report, a pillage report. We went down here to channel to find. Yeah, in the late autumn of 117, the Serpent of Baths attacked the Spider of Wrath of the Insensitive Ghoul, which is one of the goblin civilizations, the one that lives kind of in this area. The Kobold Shizad led the attack, and the defenders were led by the goblin Naganiz, Fenced Mighty. The goblin Naganiz outmatched the goblin with a cunning plan, and the defenders had a strong positional advantage. Okay. The kobold attacked the goblin. Goblin fought with Laura while defeated. The latter escaped unscathed. The goblin Pooji attacked the cave dragon. So the cave dragons clearly made it out there. The cave dragon was struck down. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. Now in the late autumn of 117, the cave dragon clashed with 4 dwarves. Cave dragon was struck down. Cave dragon was struck down. Cave dragon was struck down. Wow. Interesting. Is this because they were all young? There's like newborn cave dragons, but they received war training. I'm really curious. I thought they would do better. The goblin Siri attacked the kobold Shiska. The goblin was struck down by the kobold. The goblin attacked the cave dragon. The cave dragon was struck down. The reticence of midnight clashed with 4 dwarves. The goblin confronted the kobold. The kobold was struck down. We lost a kobold. The cave dragon clashed with 4 dwarves. Cave dragon was struck down. Cave dragon struck down. Cave dragon struck down. I think we lost all of our dragons. Good thing we have more. The goblin attacked the kobold. The goblin fought with the kobold. The latter escaped. The goblin confronted the kobold. The goblin fought the kobold. Escaped unscathed. Kobold confronted. Okay, so we mostly escaped unscathed and lost our dragons. A handful of cave dragons sound like it should be very dangerous. I agree. I thought we were a shoo-in for doing this. I think part of it is going to be, I think there's probably a couple factors here. The squad of kobolds themselves that we sent out were not very experienced. This is a new squad, right? I'll have to fill this position back in. But like Shizad here, I don't know how good of a leader Shizad is. And that might be a factor. Like where's leader? Novice leader. I don't know what skills actually get put into those calculations. But like even combat skills, this is a pretty fresh squad. So maybe we just need to give them more time. But the fact that they all returned is really not that bad of a sign. The main thing is we should give them some more time to train. It looks like some of them even came back without their gear. What's going on with your gear? Like Selly here? Do you have like you have a chain shirt, but you don't have a breastplate. So I think I'm gonna give them a chance to kind of train up a little bit more and get some better gear. They're on their order, right? They're on their schedule like everyone else. So in theory, they're going to be training with the other squads as well. I think we just need to give them a minute. I think we need to let them cook a little bit more. I do wonder if having your war animal assigned to you for some amount of time is helpful as well. Or if that matters at all. But we have plenty. We have plenty. So what we're gonna do, and they're all trained. They have all received war training. I wish I could sort them by like age or something. They're all gonna be like within 2 or 3 years of each other. They're all very young. So I'm gonna say we want to. No, I want, yeah, military. And it's going to be the reticence of midnight. Oh look, one of them came back. Ties came back. Okay, so we lost 9 of 10. So you're gonna go there. 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 And then I'm gonna make sure that we fill in this last spot here. I want melee potential. And these top couple are gonna be people that we don't want in there. Here we go. A milker, we can toss in a milker. I think we're good on milkers. So you're just gonna go in like that, and then you're just gonna, like, here's your hammer, here's your dragon. So you're gonna go to that one, and there we go. And I'm assuming Shaz is gonna get back here. Hopefully. We'll see. But yeah, we're just gonna let them train a tiny bit, maybe? Our person is gathering items, I think? Yep, okay, perfect. So that's good. You found some gander bones. We made a bunch of our clothing. Did we finish all our clothing orders? Not quite, but we are definitely getting there. Holy cow. And we should have some steel on hand too, right? Everything's really coming together at this point. We got 20 steel bars sitting there. I'm gonna put in a job for a handful of steel weapons. I think our armor is gonna continue being bronze because we don't have that much steel. But we could do like steel short sword, steel spear, steel battle axe. I'm not gonna do hammer because we have a bunch of silver war hammers. What else is there? We could do long sword. I cannot make long swords. I don't know. Can't do pikes. I can't do like halberds or stuff like that. Can I just look at weapon? That's all weapon rack. No, that's not what I want. So I'm gonna do 5 of each of these. And then also another stack of wooden shields. Just do like 15 of those. But if I go over here and look at Magma Forge, I just want to look at all of our weapons. Battle axe, bow, crossbow, dagger, flail. We could make flail or mace, though those are probably better made out of silver anyway. Yeah, I mean, short sword, spear, and axe out of steel, and then silver war hammers. Do we make maces and flails? Do we want some maces and flails? I guess they are technically different skills. So if someone comes in and has a better skill with them, let's do some steel. Steel flail, steel mace, steel war hammer. We'll just do a little bit of everything. Just a little bit of everything. Okay, and then that's all fine, and then we're out of dyed thread. Feel so bummed out this week. Yeah. Anything specific bumming you out, or just kind of? I kind of feel the whole generally bummed out about everything. So we have dye. We have dye. I know I turned those jobs on sometime last stream. Here we are. I don't know if these are still going. These are still going. They're still milling. They're still milling. So they're gonna keep working on that, and then hopefully the dyeing jobs are continuing. The loom jobs are probably continuing. At least they should be. And then the clothers jobs, yeah, okay. There, look at them go. Look at them go. And then now there's a tiny less bit of water and magma down here. Technically, we could also do like this tile, but that's not... Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, okay, that's like the last thing we did. I forgot that we carved here. Okay. Interesting. So we could dig that out. And then this, jeez, and they're all like these multi-level magma pockets, which is just generally terrifying. Like this we need to not touch because it's connected to the greater magma sea above it. Same thing here. But like this looks fine, right? There's no open floors in here. Political and economic landscape. Yeah, work is frustrating and fraught with complex issues, either out of our hands or in interpersonal stuff. Next door, drilling all the time, wearing me down. Oh my gosh. Yup. Mental health is meh at best. There's moments of nice things, but feels naff right now. Yeah. Yeah. The War Rock has forgotten his training. Terrifying. Silo has begun a construction. I'm tempted to let the rock go out on these missions, but I don't want to lose the rock because we don't have the ability to make more. We just have a singular rock. Like the dragons we can breed. Dragons we should continue to breed if they're gonna like keep dying like that. Maybe we should have these be open. It's just I don't want them collecting the eggs. You all eggs sitting in here? And people are heading for these, like to grab these right now. Okay. Look at all these eggs. Oh, now it's winter. Had such optimism at the start of the year. How's it already March? Jeez, I feel that. It just goes so quickly. I don't know that I had a whole lot of optimism at the start of the year. I mostly, like, the start of the year was like, okay, here we go. Deep breaths, everyone. So far the year has gone, like, about as I expected it to. Which, granted, is not great. Yeah, see, here comes dragons. I wonder if they claim the ones that are behind the doors and that trips them up. I wonder how that works. Like, what are you? You're just wandering. Yeah, you didn't actually claim that, did you? Oh, but see, okay, so that's claimed. So, okay. So they are getting claimed. I see, okay. Interesting, so I should keep them unlocked when there's nothing in there. Interesting. Feel moany. Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to, like... I don't know. I'm both filled with thoughts and, like, very head empty about it all. I think I underestimated how bad it would be and how much it would get to me. Let's be clear. Oh, woe is me. You guys have to live under that jackass, but get my point, hopefully. Yeah, I mean, I get your point. It's like, yeah, shit, but I'll try to compartmentalize and be constructive about it. Well, that's the thing. Like, how do you be constructive about it? Compartmentalizing, sure, but at some point, compartmentalizing is just like ignoring it, right? Which is both necessary and not the best. But like, I don't know, there's not a whole lot that I feel like we can be constructive about. It's almost like we're in that spot of like, well, things are going poorly and people need to realize that they're going poorly before we can talk about making them not go so poorly. There's not like... I don't know, there's not a mechanism to work on right now, it feels like. Left before the election, still feel way too impacted about it. I mean, I can only imagine. Because it's not like you're an outsider now or anything. It's still your home, right? I have to imagine. The Bard is fighting! Why? Look at all the tantrums! Why the tantrums? Now we have new people. Tulip! Has Kia gotten to you? To jail it with a lot of you. And like they're knocking over my shops over here. Farmer shop and a loom. I'm gonna select and I'm gonna go with that. And then this is gonna be the farmer shop because it clearly had a bunch of thread in it. And we'll just do that. Silly tantrumers. Oh. Oh, see what happened that time? We lost a diamond. Yeah. I got... These were both obsidian, weren't they? How did we lose a diamond in there? I guess we need to do them both. What if I do like this? What if I go like here? Because fluids can go diagonal. Could we also just like dump water in there? I wonder. But yeah, we're probably not gonna get that diamond back. I'm tempted to remove the floor there and then we can channel there too. For some reason I thought that we would just need to worry about the one tile, but I guess not. As long as we didn't lose a person down there, I guess. Both of our tantrumers are tantruming together. Is that what's going on? They're tantruming on each other. Weaver grabs the rooster. Leave the rooster alone. No, they're just tantruming separately. Jerks. Hooray! The clerk has created a goosebone earring. Thanks. Thank you. Oh. Thieves. Okay, maybe we can get a siege in winter. Hey, look, some thieves. Sneaking in on the top here. They really like to come in this way. I'm gonna go ahead and close this door. Just in case we got another siege coming in. But yeah, hey look, it's Older. You gonna fix this again, Older? You are like right here. Yeah, go for it. Have at it. Oh, they're gonna run out now, of course. Of course. But are they gonna get stuck in the traps? No. Okay. And now it closes. Okay, sure, I guess. Bye. Bye, kobolds. Oh, toppling statues now? We're already out of steel. Yeah, okay. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Not my home, but it is for too many loved ones, yeah. Party systems where the other party feels tangibly different but ultimately feels useless. Yeah. New Zealand has like 6 relevant parties and no one ever gets 50% alone, so there's always some amount of needing a form of coalition. I was just gonna say that. Like that feels the same in the UK. Maybe not 6 parties, but like more than 2, right? The fact that they need to work together to actually like form a government, I really wish that we had that. That's one feature that I wish we had. Right now the major conservative party is in charge, but people are pissed, so they're definitely getting booted. Yeah, fair. So they sacked their ambassador to the UK for speaking out against Trump. Oh, geez. Cool. The 2 main ones, but they need help from the other ones, right? But like even that's like fundamentally different from what we have here, right? Like, sure, it's still two major parties, but like our 2 major parties don't need to give a heck about any other party. There's like, we technically have other parties, but they have no weight in the system, right? They can be completely ignored by the 2 major parties and no one, like, they don't suffer any consequences for doing that. Do you see the French guy in the European Parliament speech? No, probably not. I have not been paying super close attention. That's funny. It's open space here and... Okay, well. So then it opens? Yep. That's what I want. That's what I want. So I'm gonna do that again. Yeah, do it. And then it fills back in, and then we do it again. Come on, do it. Yeah. Just stay down here. Just stay down here and do it. That would be great. Watch you end up with like a waterfall thought here. Or no, annoyed choking on dust. Yeah, I guess that's bad. Burning on diamond dust. Of course, now it's gone, right? Yeah, it's just gone. We melted a diamond. Now someone else probably got that job, so... Gonna be a while. See, but we can't mine here. That's weird. It's weird for there to be open space here and then wall down below. I'm gonna floor that over just in case something weird doesn't happen. Hey look! More kittens! Good. Justice is happening. Clearly used all of our steel. We made our steel battle axes though. That was quick. Okay, so we have a dehydrated unit. You're going off to do that though, so you're fine. Where are you going? Are you going over here to eat? I should just close all this off. This is all Shem stuff. I guess. I mean, this is all set up for Shem to be locked in here permanently. There's still a bunch of stuff here. Maybe this goes away. Maybe this stockpile goes away. Hello. Mayo nut. Hi, how's it going? We're digging. We're dealing with deep things. Deep things. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of these stockpiles as well. I don't want people walking all the way over here just to eat. Shem can keep the dining hall, but it doesn't need to have food inside of it. Because here at Azarsis is starving and thirsty, but like going halfway across the fortress to go eat. Okay. I mean, that's all working. They're working on it. They're working on it. Oh, look! It didn't get over there that time. Okay, so now if I can't like channel on, or no, I can. Okay, I can channel on top of a stair. I'll just, I won't floor that in. I wonder what's gonna happen here. We're like halfway through this magma. Washington has become the court of Nero, an incendiary emperor and submissive courtiers, and a buffoon on ketamine tasked with purging the civil service. Wow, okay. A tragedy for the Freehold, tragedy for the US. You mean, yeah. I mean, not wrong. I do wish that there was more to be done than just making appropriate speeches, you know? Yeah, look at that. So now we can channel here. At some point, the problem is going to start being the water, but water is easier to deal with. Water you can walk in when there's a little bit of it around. The magma, not so much. Yep, there we go. Oh, and then it like... That's funny. Okay. Sure. I think, at least from the perspective of countries that are allies of the US, they're doing things... yeah. I think the best thing that the world could do right now is become less dependent on the US. Maybe that might be a bit of a hot take, but, like... If everyone's just waiting for us to get things sorted for any progress to be made on the world stage, then they're gonna be waiting a long time. A caravan! Hey, look! The kobolds are here to trade. Excellent. There we go. Just do another one of those. So it recently occurred to me. So we have this dwarf here, Solon. Solon's been here for a little while. And I forgot. I genuinely forgot. But Solon and Silsa were adventurers. They were some of our briefest adventurers. They were Shem's companions. And so Solon has been here for a while, maybe 10 years. When did you get here? 107? Solon's probably been here for 10 years. But she's just been our expert dwarf miner this whole time. And then Silsa, we just lost Silsa in the last stream or two to a giant. And I forgot that she was an adventurer too. Can hopefully learn lessons from it. Some countries are finally getting their act together about misinformation. That's the thing, right? Like, as bad as everything that's, like, as as awful as everything is, as bad as the things that are going on are, it's a mistake to think that they are uniquely American things, I think. These are things that are happening to us right now, but these are things that can happen anywhere. And if everyone just took the lesson of creating systems that make it so that this can't happen, then we're all better for it. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, that will start to dry. Maybe I'll just leave it at this point. Do like one more here. You're right, what's happening in the US is inexcusable, and allies should at a minimum distance themselves to convey that. I mean, that too, for sure. I just mean in the sense of we can't be depended on to be the only ones to do stuff, right? Because we have this weird political system where we will just occasionally not be able to do stuff. So if everyone's just waiting for us to do the thing, like what we're seeing right now with like Europe working with Ukraine, like I want to see more of that. Like other countries and other parts of the world just like working together and ignoring us. I think that we will all be better off in the long run. They learn how to get by without us. We're doing that. Problem is time. Yes, absolutely. On the other side, the U is moving at light speed, so about 4 kilometers per 2 hours. I hear that. I hear that. And that's part of the speed at which government works, right? Is like its own hot button issue. But it's like, you can either move really, really fast and everything breaks, or you can move really, really slow and never get anything done, right? It's really hard to find that middle ground of like, we're taking careful action and doing things the way they need to be done and not making mistakes, and also it's being done in a timely manner, right? Those two things together are really, really hard. Not even like when you're talking about incompetence or malice or anything like that. Hey, a bunch of people just decided to join the merchants. Orca. Interesting. I mean, okay, Orca is not crucial to anything. Of course, now Orca's not a citizen. This is cool. not the sheep. Here you are. This is one of our adventurers. This is one of our adventurers who came along all of our slimes. Legendary engraver. Satisfied at work. Created an artifact. Masterwork wool cap. But Orca here is gonna go run off with the merchants and have an adventure, because that's a DF hack thing that we have turned on. I think that's cool. I wonder if we'll ever. I wonder if they'll actually successfully unload their thing this time. I wonder, do we just go for like our uncooked food? Like, what if I look for like meat? I could get, we have 110 dog meat. Oh, do they not want that? Why is it all collapsed? Interesting. Why can't I expand those? Interesting. We have a lot of prepared meals. Actually, not that many now. Many prepared meals, but not very many stacks. So this isn't occupying very much space in our stockpiles. Of course, there might be also barrels of prepared food. Yeah, we have prepared food barrels. Yeah, look how much less worth much less valuable all our meals are now. Not that they're nothing. Might still be worth sending some out. We have a lot of booze. We at least have a lot of booze. What if we do... I wish there was a way to, like, sort things easily. I'm just gonna say like that, right? Not a million things, but also a good handful of things. And then we can also look for just a couple of our trade good bins, like all the dog totems. let's toss in a bunch of dog totems. We have a bunch of dog totems. Yeah, there we go. That'll be good. Yeah. Discussion is starting up too about faceplants in Twitter. What's faceplant? Yeah. I know some of those names. Orban, Bolansaro, Maloney, yeah. US is... It is dramatic. It is definitely dramatic. If we can get out the other side of the internet revolution less scathed than the printing press, maybe we're doing well. That's an interesting way to think about it. Heads of state can do fast and are doing that. EU Parliament is making foundations with checks and balancing stuff. It works with the courts upholding the law, not afraid for the EU, just that whole world will be chaotic and is not needed. Yeah. None of this is needed. That's the thing. This is all unnecessary. Faceplant is Zuckerberg. Oh, that's funny. I have not heard it called that, but I get it. Getting through the internet revolution is an interesting way to think about it. I think that's a positive way to frame it, because I think whatever the internet has been and whatever the internet is not what the internet is going to be forever, right? I do think that. I think that whatever the final form of electronic communication looks like worldwide, it's going to be a little different from what it looks like right now. I think we're in a weird we're in a weird spot. We're in a weird time. We're in an interesting time, right? So I am really curious to see how that all falls out. I think we're going to end up reevaluating our relationship with the internet, and I think that's going to be a good thing. Come on, broker. If you look at it in a big way, that's what we're going through, right? When things suddenly could be printed and the church lost control of the narrative in Europe, it was chaos, so much war and shit. Yeah. Wait, I mean, which isn't to say that it's not like there wasn't war before the printing press, right? But it did kind of, it did change things. It did change the nature of how information was disseminated. And in information, we have to talk about, like, it's not like facts are being disseminated, right? When you talk about the printing press, a lot of the things that people communicated through books was probably basically factual. You know, maybe they ended up being wrong in the long run, but it's not like they were just pumping lies for the sake of lies, right? But now it's like we're in the information age and no one knows what the heck is true. And that's really weird. More alpacas! Hooray! We are always gonna have so many animals here. So many animals. I mean, this is gonna, or no, because it's not going to evaporate because it has magma below it. That's interesting. But because it's only depth of 1, it's not going to flow. So really what we need to do here if we can make, I mean, we could, well, I don't want to open up the water, right? Now the trick is I don't want it in the water. There also could still be stuff hiding down here for that matter. Maybe we need to take a peek in here. But if we could carve stairs down to here, we could get to the edge. Which is what I'm looking to do here. Orc with a posture check every time. Yes. Where am I? Or I can do this. Hey, look, trade at depot, but you're not here yet. You're coming in. You're coming here, right? Okay, good. We're not. They're still unloading. The kobolds have not been able to unload their wagon the last couple times they've been here. How is Cappy Angel? Cappy Angel remains in a cage. And will remain there. Cappy Angel is naked. We have disrobed the angel and disarmed it. So now all of its shiny possessions are on display in the vault. English Civil War, Wars of Reformation were pretty epic. That's true. That's true. I had to read some of Leviathan. Interesting. I have not read that one. Church worldview was challenged because the printing press and other opinions got a voice because of that. True. I mostly just find it interesting how, like the printing press made it easier to disseminate truth, and then the internet made it easier to disseminate lies. Like, technically they both did both, right? But in the, like, as far as what actually happened, as far as how it's actually used. Hey, look, we can do it. They finally unloaded. They have some gems. They have some rope. They have some snakes. Hooray. A silver short sword. Bronze mail shirt. Sure, I'll take that. I'll take the bronze stuff. Copper helm, no. Bronze gauntlets? Sure. Not copper, just bronze. We could get some more bags. Bags are always good. Can probably always use bags. Bolts, anvils. We could buy anvils just for smelting them down. We do not need more food. We do not need food. We could just grab all their thread. Backpacks. Cheese. We're good on cheese. I think maybe we can turn cheese back on at this point. Look, some books. Before Metals and Understanding the Economy. Cool. if I say this whole collection of barrels plus a bin, right? Everything in here, we can, that's not a gold crown, it's a rock crown that kind of looks like gold. And then this is just all, yeah, this is all trade goods. Yeah. Yeah, take it all. Get all this stuff out of here. Perfect. Yeah. Proceed. Perfect. Love it. Sort of true, but what is truth? I didn't feel like it was disseminating truth at the time. Well, what is truth is like now the ultimate question, right? Tulem the bard is stumbling around obliviously. The troglodyte has given birth. Okay. Let's go downstairs. I don't think we're gonna get a siege. We're almost to midwinter now. Here we go. Can I... Okay, so now if I carve fortifications here, it will tell us if there's any nasty surprises. What's happening now with the internet is that snapback, we had the sudden empowerment of everyone, citizen journalism, WikiLeaks, etc. Now it's back in the hands of establishment or parts of it, and is used as a weapon by states against each other. Yeah. I think... I don't know. I think maybe the people who are... Like, the people who are in the establishment may have kind of rotated a bit. I think maybe... Like, the tech sphere is filled with people who weren't necessarily part of the establishment before the invention of the internet, right? But it created a new establishment, or it added a new sector to the establishment, right? So it's not even that like a group of people was put back because the internet came out and then they like figured out how to fight back, right? It's like, I don't know, it's a little bit more of a moving picture than that, I think. Expose the truth that the church was promoting was not that true or free from interest groups, and that cover-ups were way less effective. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're living back when the printing press was first invented, right? Like, the novelty of the printing press, or the thing that the printing press provided that wasn't an option before, was putting something down into print, period, right? Like, that didn't exist before. You could have a handwritten book, like books existed, but they're all handwritten. So it wasn't a thing that people in mass could get their hands on. Like, it was an elite thing to like have a book or read a book. But then suddenly you could put books in everyone's hands, and the thought that most people had with that was, well, I'm going to use this to disseminate at least what I consider to be truth, right? But now with the internet, yes, there are a lot of people who see the internet and go, oh yes, this is an opportunity to disseminate truth. But there's also a lot of people who see the internet and go, this is how I can scam people. This is how I can get away with something, right? And I don't know that, like, there were probably people writing early books to similar effect, to the same end, maybe? But I don't think it was like the predominant thing, right? I don't know that people were... People didn't have to like respond systemically to the culture of book scams and book lies. It was just kind of assumed that if someone bothered to write it down in a book, then it's probably correct, right? And whether or not that's a correct assumption is its own matter, but that's different now. Like it's not, that is something that differentiates between printing press and internet, I think, is how it's used and how it was reacted to, I guess. I don't know if I'm trying to make a point there. I'm just musing about how similar and different those situations are. I think there's similarities to the total breakdown of hegemony and all the branches and cults with the breakdown of loyalty, identity, culture with the internet. But has there been a breakdown of identity with the internet, or has there been like... I almost see it as like a furthering. Like we are much more in camps now, right? We're much more like clan-based than we were. Suddenly being able to read the Bible in your own language is world-changing in a way that's hard to wrap your head around now. Yeah. Having the ability to read. Like, do you ever think about that? Do you ever think about how it was not that long ago that being able to read was a privilege? I mean, it's still a privilege, technically. There's plenty of parts in the people of... There's plenty of people in the world who cannot read and do not have the privilege of being able to learn how to read. And that is like the most taken for granted thing for like us in the Western world, at the very least. Like it's expected, right? If you want a good laugh, look at Pamphlet Wars. Interesting. Pamphlets were 100% book lies and misinfo. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. I'll have to look into that. Handwritten books were made by monks, the Bible was translated so people could read it for themselves, and a lot of info got spread around, so learning from books took a fight, yeah. Half of Americans are illiterate. I think that might be an exaggeration, and also the fact that you misspelled illiterate is just hilarious to me. Okay, wow, look at that. Okay, so there is... Jeez, I guess I'm assuming it ends here. I'm gonna dig this out and maybe regret it. But now, yeah, look at this. So now we can just do stairs from here to here, and we'll be fine. We're gonna be fine. Okay, do I make a mistake? Have I made a mistake? No, this seems fine. This seems fine. Yeah, do it. Perfect. And now we have a way down. Look at this. Now we can just go out to the edge. Now we can make a drain. I proved my point by doing it. Not more clan-based, but the clan borders are visible now. I don't know that I would agree. I mean, the borders are definitely more visible now, but I think there are... I don't know. The goblin chemist has shared a few rumors. Warm stone? Yeah, of course. Yes, I know it's warm. Everything down here is gonna be warm. It's all gonna be warm, I'm sorry to say. Look at all these gems! Look at all the diamonds! Shinies! Apparently, 54% of adults in the US have literacy below 6th grade. But yeah, like, 21% considered actually illiterate. Yeah, below 6th grade is somewhat arbitrary in my mind. Like, you can function perfectly well within our society at a 6th grade reading level, I feel. Like, yes, there's going to be some books you don't understand, but... Oh, except that there's gonna be semi-molten rock. Oh, goody. Can we get there? Can we get there? Oh dear, oh dear. Clan borders aren't borders. I think that's the interesting thing. Like, your friend group can be global, right? Sense of identity can be more, yeah, Dwarf Fortress and queer than USA, yeah. I think... In a world before internet, you would have all your opinions, right? And you would have your community, and your community would be people who are physically near you. And oh dear. Oh, come on. I wonder if we can even get there. How do we do this? So now I need to drain this without getting over here. Wow, okay. That's just gonna be tricky forever. Oh, but so like, you'd be forced to interact with a community that didn't necessarily agree with every single point that you thought, right? Like, you would maybe not change your mind to think like everyone around you, but you would at least be amongst them, right? Like, you would be having conversations with them, you would be exchanging goods and services, you would be exposed to their ideas, they would be exposed to your ideas, and you would have to find a way to coexist in a community even though you were slightly different. But now, because you can reach anyone in the world, you can find the 5 people in the world that have the exact same views that you do and not be forced to ever interact with another person, right? You're not learning how to... Wait, we can just dig here. How about this? Can we dig there? Try that. So not only is like the borders of your little clan more well defined, but it's like there's no reason for you to ever roam beyond those borders, right? You're never in unfamiliar territory. You kind of say, this is the kind of internet I want to see, and that's all you will ever see. Yeah, okay, jeez. It's literally 2 tiles away. 2 tiles away. Are we gonna pump this out? Do I need to pump this out? Gosh darn it. I wanted to do this the easy way. There is no easy way here. The whole reason for this is to try to drain this, which is to drain this. Cuts both ways. Like, you can surround yourself with whatever cult you like, yes, but it's way easier on the internet, I guess is my point. Like, if you wanted to make a super hyper specific cult of people without the internet, it would be much harder. Now you just they just show up, right? Ask people about trans issues. In abstract, it's negative, but if you frame it in terms of humans, it flips. Yes, and that's every issue. I find that so interesting too. How you frame an issue has a lot of impact on how people respond to it. That is definitely true. Okay. That all being said, where's my diamonds? Give me my diamonds. I want, like, I guess we can drain here. Do we... I'm gonna make a little pump. We probably even still have pump stuff sitting around, right? Do I have a tube? These are gonna be the tubes that are in buildings. I think we have a bit extra. Okay, so we're gonna pump. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make a pump. This is the first time I've actually pumped out of one of these little pools. It's a machine. It is a screw pump. We're going to pump in this direction. Or not. We're gonna pump in this direction from here. Here's glass, glass, glass. We can make 2 pumps. So, I'm gonna get rid of this and then hope that I can dig down somehow. And then here, I need to make another. So I want a hole here. I want a pump, pumping south here. I want a wall here. And here. And then we dig like that. I'm gonna put a door here. That's my answer. We need a wall here too. I'm gonna make this little reservoir. I guess here too, actually. It's fine. It's fine. I'll be fine. I find this stuff interesting, so I appreciate the chat. It's everyone's cup of tea. I think it's definitely fine to chat about. I definitely don't want to stifle conversations like this, but like we should also be careful, I guess. There are a lot of people who do not want to be inundated with these topics all the time, and I think that is perfectly appropriate. Okay, so now I need to make sure. I mostly just need to dig out that tile. Can I... How about this? How about... I'm gonna do a stair here. Last thing I want to do is wreck the vibes, so you're welcome to moderate me. That's fair. You're in, yeah, no, I have not felt the need to moderate anything in that regard so far. I got careless. Oh, I got careless. I did not think of that. Oh. Oh, good. Our squad is not here. Our squad is not down here. How screwed are we? Slayer of Uthar Blowgunner. So this is similar to the one we saw most recently. Are you also made of steam? A large human lizard composed of steam. Thank God. Thank God. It's very similar. It bellows and cheers without pause. It was created by the dwarven god Gigan Crush Cyclone, the first Zenith, and is a part with chaos, death, and war. That's all the same. The only difference between this and the last one is the previous one was like a crossbowman instead of a blowgunner. So this one has a blowgun. This one has a divine metal blowgun with divine metal blowgun darts. Where's Orion? No joke. No joke. In the same rotted fabric. Okay. Do these have like... You have 8 bolts total. So it's possible that Solon deals with this on her own. Because you do have a pick, right? You do have a copper pick. You have an iron mail shirt even. I'm gonna give a kill order just in case it's needed. But I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray that Solon has got this. We're just gonna go frame by frame here. Right? It's gonna pop out. It's gonna climb up the stairs that we so kindly carved for it. Divine Metal Blowgun Dart is something. It sure is something. It's something. Oh, did it fire? Is that what this is? Dwarf Miner bats the flying, tapered, blistered metal blow dart out of the air with the copper pick. Excellent. I mean, if you can do that 7 more times, it'll be out of ammo. Come on, you can do it. Come on, just get it. Should I lock them in? Should I lock her in? Just force her to deal with it? I mean, it could also get... See, there's someone else up here. There's another... There's a legendary miner up here. It might end up in a cage. I wonder if it's catchable. I wonder if it's catchable. I'm just gonna let them figure it out. Solon peaced out. Was it just the one? Yeah, I must withdraw. So is there a... Is it on the ground? Not really. Interesting. Well, this could be bad. It's just hanging out there. Would have done the same. Fair. Oh, now it's interested in something. Oh, look. Oh, no. Now there's gonna be a confrontation. Now there's not a lot you can do. Bar a bucket, just add water to bucket, then wait for Bara. Just add steam. Oh, you're not gonna fight us, are you? You're just gonna be all sneaky and use your blow darts? Is that what we're gonna do here? Yeah, come on. Oh, it's fast. Oh, it's fast when it wants to be. Did you used one more bolt? You have a pick too, right? You also have a pick. You're just gonna camp? You're just gonna camp there? Oh, here comes more. Did you go up or down? You went down. Good. You're a messenger, so you are unarmed. What were you here for? Here to grab an item or something. You were also unarmed. Oh, it's Rurak. Oh, that's a different Rurak. Legendary Armorsmith? Since when do we have a legendary Armorsmith? I missed that. You must have become one. We have a legendary Armorsmith. Cool. Of course, it might die immediately, but let's see what happens here. Come on, Slayer of Uthar. Get poked. Okay, now we're getting... Oh, where's our soldiers? Is it... I gave a kill order. They should be on their way. Must have not been one of that squad. A different squad. Oh, a cat! Leave the cat alone! Leave the cat alone! Someone bite it! Someone poke it! No, not the cat! Okay, this squad needs to... If someone's down here, they need to do... You need to do it. Please do the thing. No, not the cat! Okay, it can at least hit hard enough to kill a cat. The blow dart strikes the stray cat, chipping the bone. Blowgunner bashes the cat with the blowgun. Bashes with the blowgun. Bashes in the head, bruising the muscle. Force pulls the neck. So you just got beaten to death with a blow dart. Okay, so melee is a thing. It can definitely hit. It has killed a cat. Good. Oh! Did you get it? Was that it? I saw some steam. Hammerlord bashes in the lower body with steel warhammer, and the severed part sails off in an arc. So perfect. If you can actually hit them, they just die. Though you did hit it 3-4 times. Interesting. Okay, so that wasn't an instant kill. It was clearly... Yep, here's the cat. Blowgunner caught in a burst of steam. Loses hold of the Chaucer. Hammerlord bashes in the leg. And then it fell over... And then it struck back with something, and it was blocked. And then it got hit in the arm, right? Yeah, it got hit with the arm and then lost that. So it's like, if you hit the arm, it like missed the arm. If you get a leg, it'll take out the leg. You have to hit like the body or probably the head for the whole thing to die. I bet that's what happened here. Yeah, lower body, or no, lower leg. Yeah, so all these ones are on limbs. The lower body is the one that actually killed it. Cool. So now we have more loot. Look at this, and now it has a name. And there's some water. This is a water. Thin blistered metal blowgun worth 2,000. And you probably used all of your bolts. There's gonna be no bolts left. So that's hilarious. We just have a blowgun. Hooray, blowgun. That's good. Well, there's more gems up here. Right? This is... There was never anything on this level, so that level is safe. And now everyone's down here. Let's go ahead and put those new items in our vault. We got like a whole outfit of that rotted fabric at this point. Is it this one? Yeah. Assign new. Eventually. There. So we have a pair of chausses, we have a pair of gloves, we have a fabric helm, and we have a skirt. Hooray! And then here's the 2 crossbows. I'm going to assign the blowgun to here as well. And then we'll call it good. Perfect. Merchants are leaving. Everyone was fighting. We slaughtered 11 lambs. Wow. I'm just gonna assume that they're fine. I'm just gonna assume that they're staying on top of it. I mean, most things should be gelded anyway, right? Is there even anything left to geld? There's nothing geldable in here. Here. A couple. Just please geld everything. So we are midwinter, so since I don't think we're gonna get sieged. Oh yeah, I was doing this. I forgot about this. Let's go see if we can deal with this tree real quick. Here. Okay. Someone please chop that tree, and this is off, right? It's just inactive, so that's what we want. And then we'll be able to close that up and turn it back on again. I want to go up to the top here. Somewhere. I'm going to open this door. And I'm going to tell them to work on our roof. We've made a bunch of glass. I wanted to use it. I want to finish this. I do want to finish this. I'm going to say all of that. And then there should be a pile of clear glass in here. We have 500 clear glass. Ooh. So there's 90. I wonder how close we're going to get. Do you think we have enough now? Where'd you go? Clear. And then I'm gonna go up to here. And this is all just one giant level of glass. I'm just gonna go like this. Can I do that? That's 230 right there. Nope. Huh? There's green glass. Clear glass blocks. Why did that not show up that time? Oh well. And then maybe something like this. Nope. Okay. So we're going to need more, but that's gonna be a lot. That's gonna get us closer. Maybe we do like something like this. Doop. 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 Nope. Okay. Then we're gonna have to build a wall here as well. There's a couple little bits left to do, I guess here as well. But we'll get there. We're getting there. We're getting there. And all the glass itself is already nicely stored right where I want it to be. So hopefully they do not spend too much time on that. How do you think our squad's doing? I mean, it hasn't even been a season yet. Shaz still hasn't shown up either. That's interesting. Maybe we need to replace Shaz there. With a glazer? Meepu? I feel like we had Meepu before. Maybe that's a different Meepu. Let's do that. Which means you also need a dragon, don't you? Congratulations, you're a fighter. Here is your dragon. There you go. Okay. So we still have... It's left arm? It's arm steam. Yeah. Yeah, you can sever the parts off of a steam monster and it leaves steam limbs. Or limb steam. Wait, value 0? What do you mean? What do you mean this steam is not worth anything? And how is someone coming to grab it? Someone's gonna put this in a stockpile. That's hilarious. Whatever, is that right? What does that mean? So people are working on these. That's what happened there. Yep, okay. What I want is for the water to make it here. So I think what I want to do... I mean, it's just water, right? So I think I'm just gonna say mining this diagonally. And then you're just gonna have to climb out of there before you get washed into lava. Maybe let's do this first. Maybe let's put a wall here. Or a floor. I'm just gonna floor this in. We can floor. I'm gonna do that before we mine that. Playing it safe. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna say that these are priority. I do want these to get done. Sweet. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Everyone just joined the merchants. I kind of wish I had like maybe it was like a petition thing, like I could approve and deny. That's a lot of people. How many of these are... I mean, maybe, I don't think it allows squad members. Yeah, I guess it's not squad members. It's just everyone else. Trying to see if I recognize any of these names. Dwarf Poet is leaving. Dwarf Clother. Our Shiny Stealer, Earsey, is going. But I think that's happened before even. I think Earsey's already even left and come back. Oh, and Rurak. Oh, I don't know if I want Rurak to go. Rurak's our trainer. Rurak is responsible for all the dragons. I don't suppose I can... Actually, I could probably, like, forcibly take him back. Yeah, here's Rurak. Why are you leaving? Do we let them go? Do we let... So we have a DF hack thing enabled right now that allows citizens to join the merchant caravan and go have an adventure if they so want. And this has been good for us because it's been keeping some of our grumpiest faces out of here, though we're still pretty grumpy. That's probably why everyone's leaving, is because everyone was grumpy. Generally, I would like to I would prefer to have them leave and not be grumpy than stay and be grumpy, right? That being said, so we're doing a DF hack thing to allow them to do this. I think I could also just say use DF hack to like pull one of them back, right? So do we respect Rurek's independence and autonomy, or do we say no, you're too important to leave? Because this is a legendary animal trainer. This is the animal trainer. Satisfied after gilding a creature. But if they leave, they're not like gone forever, right? Like they can go be out for a while and then just kind of wander back in as a migrant. I think Rurek is the only one that I would keep. I don't know, I find it interesting at least, right? Like it's interesting for that to happen. I lean towards letting it happen, but I hope she comes back. I hope Rurek comes back. And now you're like, are they gonna actually leave? Having a crisis after they all died. We didn't kill that many dragons, though he probably trained a lot of things. Though she's mostly responsible for training like the dragons, the rock, the giraffes, all the things that were the rhinos, like the things that were domesticated, like our llamas and our alpacas and such. They didn't need training at all. But everything that has needed training has been traded by Rurek. And so you're like here, are you still gelding? Is that what's going on here? Are all the unclaimed dragons gonna follow? Maybe that's the question. If she takes a dozen dragons with her, maybe that's a problem. Or maybe it's hilarious. Hard to say. But this is getting worked on. Look at that. They're going for it. Slowly, 9 frames. Why? What happened now? What happened now? I wonder if Caffet is ever going to come back. Okay, so we're waiting on the pumps to be made. You are just down here. Sure. Are you someone? Did you just leave? No, you've never been a citizen here. Okay, you're just here. I would like that to be a priority. But people can get there, right? That shouldn't be a problem. Oh, there we go. We just have a couple fewer people now. There was like 30 people. We were like at 160. So now we're gonna get more migrants. Maybe. I hope. Okay. While that is all going on, let's see. There's also Earsea, right? But I think Earsea is allowed to go on adventure at this point. Our original shiny stealer. I think Earsea's been out and come back even. Great fighter, but rusty. Maybe it'll get rid of some of its skill rust. Yeah, interesting. Strange. Okay, well you're gonna take a bunch of dragons with you. Except what happened here? There's a giraffe in the cage. And also just a baby rhino. Did you? Yeah, you have 21 pets. Hold on. Oh, with the slimes, that's right. And you are bonded to a bunch of animals, I assume. I'm assuming those are dragons. Are they gonna go with you? I wonder if we, this could be very not optimal for us, but I'm really curious how it's gonna work. If she's just gonna take all the dragons with her, in which case we then have a citizen on the world map wandering around with a dozen dragons. What does that do? What effect does that have? I've certainly never seen that happen before. Maybe it's just what we get for putting all of our training eggs in one basket. Let's go look at our waterfall situation. Which is over here somewhere. Right, there's gonna be... Oh! It has not happened yet. Why not? Why not? I still have a tree chopper, right? Yes. So I'll have several legendary miners. I have woodcutters. I don't remember. Yeah, we're not hunting. We have planters. We're not fishing. We have legendary herbalists. Everyone's a stonecutter. We've lost both. We're losing both of our engravers because Orca and Earsea are both heading out. But that's fine. I don't think we even have engraving jobs active right now. Everybody's a hauler. Everybody's an orderly. Still have a legendary armorsmith. Still have a professional mechanic. Legendary clothers. And then still 3 trash bolts. I think that's fine. Going for a little chat with that Dragon Slayer in the next fort over, yeah. I mean, maybe go spreading the world of... Maybe no functional hospital. Oh, did I just lose... We lost a doctor. Stockkeeper, armorer? Let's say you and the surgeon. Okay. Oh, Srow. Oh, our dingo cleaver. Oh, did you get hit by... Our first adventure, our very first adventure got into that scrap with the blowgunner. Slayer of Uthar bashes the dingo cleaver in the front teeth. And oh, it knocked out her teeth! She got her teeth knocked out by a demon. Leg is dented, upper front teeth are gone. Of course, now you're running out to go grab equipment. There was no functional hospital, so I made the injured person the doctor. That fixed it. She just ran off. Okay. There's some rats down in the caves. There's our 2 forgotten beasts still. It's a random yak. Our food is still all a mess. For whatever reason. Look at this, though. Yeah, look, there's a dragon hanging out in the training barracks. Pet of Laura is... And look, Bax put on a helmet. Is Laura in here? Laura's right there. Laura is watching a striking demonstration, hanging out with his dragon. 1-year-old dragon. And then Stozu is here, Bax is here, Oser is here. I'm hoping, yeah, here's Reticence of Midnight. So there are people in our new squad here. I think we just need to give them some time to level. Give them time to... There's just hanging out. Yeah, look. Sleeping with my dragon. Yup. That's what's going on. My understanding is that cave dragons they're classified as adults as soon as they hatch, but they still get bigger as they age. So I'm wondering if them just being small dragons meant that they weren't as effective in that last combat. Okay, so this is now safe. Going to mine here. That is going to flood all of this, but it will allow our pump to work. And I'm not going to bother routing power down here. These are going to be manually operated pumps. We're just going to tell 2 kobolds to come down here and go like this for a while. These merchants are still here. And now why do we have so many giraffes? We have so many giraffes. Sometimes kobold power is the best option. It's definitely going to be the simpler option. Running power all the way down here would be a pain in the butt. So these are both waiting on one more piece. Right? I think I got this right. I think I set this up right. We're gonna find out. Okay, we can keep an eye on our glass stuff upstairs. Look at that. I can go quick. They definitely can go quick. So that was like 500. Probably need like maybe another 500 to fill the rest of this in. But then that silly project will be done. We've been working on this for a little while. This has been our main project for a little while. We need more barrels. I assume that we still have a barrel job in here. Make wooden barrel. So we still have empty barrels, but I can see that we're running lower and we're out of wood again. So we gotta fix that. Are you... It's like you're not like a pet. You're not Rurek's pet or anything. Okay, I think they're getting off the map. I just look for merchant, yeah. Okay, well they're leaving. There's still a bunch of dragons here, so I think we're okay. Yeah, most of our dragons are still here. It would appear. They just no longer have a trainer. I'm just gonna mark some more for cutting. Do that for now. Has someone figured this out? Nope. Why not? I mean, you can get here, right? Like, there's a stair that goes the whole length. You can't get in from this side, so what's the other side? How did I make this work? You'd have to go through here. Is that how I did it? I think we want like just a little secondary entrance there. Well, actually, no, I don't want to connect it to that. I want to connect it maybe up here. Maybe here. Oop, let's just do that. Okay, well that happened. I don't see a dead person down here. So that's good. I put a floor in this one just for the sake of completeness. You are going to finish the pump. Excellent. And that one's also finished. Wow, very cool. I'm gonna lock this door. I'm gonna set both of these to be pumped manually. When was the last time I operated a pump manually? It's been a while. And I'm assuming we have people who are enabled to actually do that. We'll see if anyone actually shows up down here. You are constructing, or are you working on this? Yes, you are. Maybe we want to leave Of course, if we want more than 2 pumps, we'll have to make more stuff, but I might leave them down here so that if we have to make more pump stuff, the pump equipment is just already down here. And that would save time on setting them up in a new place if we had to. But hopefully we don't have to. Goblin Animal Caretaker Zombie. That is a title. I'm curious. Does anyone have operate pump? We have 2 people coming down to operate our pumps. We're gonna pump our stack. Oh, we also have like more gold statues to put everywhere, don't we? Don't we have a nice little stack? Yeah. Finely crafted gold statue of Shorast Bolt Grooves. The item is a finely designed image of Shorast the Dwarf and Crushed Earth's the Scalded Persuader of Bolts, the Bronze Colossus. Crushed Earths is striking down Shorast. Artwork relates to the killing of Shorast by the Bronze Colossus. In the year 84. Is encrusted exceptionally with exceptionally worked square-cut tanzanites, exceptionally worked table-cut pyrites, encircled with bands of well-circled octagon-cut amethysts, adorned with hanging rings of moonstone and clear zircon. Some of these statues get real stacked real quick. I'm also quite curious, in here somewhere there's going to be statues that are encrusted with gizzard stones. Clear diamonds, crystal opals, ruby cabochons, black pyropee, spikes of green diamond, an image of Oostooth Balanced Helm the Dwarf, and the Bronze Colossus. The bronzed Oostooth is cringing. Crushed Earth's the Scalded Persuader of Bolts is striking a menacing pose. The artwork relates to the smashing of the dwarves' right foot by the Bronze Colossus in the... You ever get your foot stepped on by a Bronze Colossus and it gets, like, people are making statues about it 50 years later? It hurts. It does hurt. I imagine it hurts. I'm just gonna say furniture, statue. I just want them to go in some places at this point. We're not gonna be too picky. I just want there to be a bunch of statues. We could even put them in our library. Why not? Anywhere where people are walking by and need to have a happy thought, toss in a statue. I think that's all fine. We could do some over here. Down here in the jail. Just toss one in every jail cell and hope that the happy thoughts work. Listen, I know that you've been having a hard time in this fortress and that you've been tantruming a lot. I want to cater to your needs. So here's a statue of a dwarf getting their foot stepped on by a Bronze Colossus. I hope you learn to heal in this moment. Yeah, just toss them around. Just toss them around. Where else? Where else? Just everywhere. It doesn't even, don't even matter. Just plop them down. And that will prompt them to start working on some new ones. They'll start making new gold statues. Cool. How's our pumps? Look at this! We're pumping! We got Zaz the Dwarf and Shakir the Peacekeeper. Yeah, look at this. And it's gonna go quick too. Look at that. This is how you do it. This is the proper way to do it. And this is like, we can already go down there. Like 2s and 3s, we can just go down there and be fine. Especially since there's nothing to fall into now. So they're gonna continue pumping. But I just want... do we just go for it? There could there be something hiding here? There could be something right there. There could be something right there. I'm gonna bring our squad down. Or I'm gonna station them up here. Definitely just in case, but bad things can definitely happen. Every square could kill you. Every square. Every square that has all of its surrounding squares. Like if we reveal diagonally, I guess I should say. So if like I'm trying to find a good example. Like we know there's nothing in here, right? Like these are safe. These are safe. These are safe. This is safe. This is not. There could be something right here. Or in any of these squares, really. Like this is not safe. This is not safe. This is not safe. That's suspicious. This one's very suspicious. And not safe. All of this down here is not safe. Any tile that has all 8 or surrounding tiles intact is dangerous. But what if it's treasure? It could be. That's why we're down here. We found a couple. Mostly we found monsters, but we have found... Let me see if I can find it. I want to say it was a scourge, even. Thin, faceted metal scourge. Nothing else to say about it other than it's made of a metal that we cannot acquire on our own. This is a divine metal. Thin, faceted metal scourge. That's really the biggest treasure that we found, other than like the loot that we got from the monsters we've killed, which we have. It's all like cloth and a couple random crossbows and a blowgun. Oh, there's still a bunch of stuff sitting here too. Whatever. Divine armament seem good? I think so. Look, and there's even someone in here meditating on rivers. I put a piece on display. That was satisfying. Did you just add something to here? You did. Look at that. The only thing stronger than these divine items are actual artifacts that we create. Actually, how would you compare? I want to say that if you have, like, if it's the same item, like if we're talking about a weapon, if we're talking about like an axe, you have like a steel axe, which is the best normal material that we could make. Oh, look, we found more semi-molten rock even. Oh, I hope we can reach the edge. Otherwise, this was a waste of time. I think it goes steel. I don't know how divine weapons and artifacts that we make compare. I want to say that like an artifact that we make is the highest, and then it's like divine, and then adamantine, and then steel. It's something like that. I know that divine weapons are not like the most powerful weapons in the game, but they're like second most powerful. Oh my goodness. They're not gonna want us to do this. They don't want me to do this. We can mine out all of this. I'm just gonna mine out all of this. The pumps are gonna stop working because the water has stopped flowing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and turn these off. Go about your business. We're all good. But like this is fine. This is fine. These are fine. These are fine. This is fine. This I can't mine. These I can't mine. I think we're just gonna be boxed in here. I don't think we're gonna be able to reach the edge. Hello, Orion. How's it going? What's going on? Oh, you know. Fiddling with this dang pillar. My plan was to get down here and then like get to the edge and use that as a drain. But I'm not sure we can. There's all this semi-molten rock here that we can't mine through. So that's cool. And then these we're not going to be able to open from above for obvious reasons. I guess now that we have a pump there, what we could do... I'm going to let this dry a bit. Oh, there's a little thing there. I'm going to let the water dry a bit. And we're going to grab all these gems, because please grab the gems. But I'm just going to pop open these magma chambers and let them flow into here, and we're just going to use our same pump. We're just gonna pump it out like we just did with the water. Except, is green glass magma safe? That's the question here. I forget. Where? Magma safe material. Okay, this seems to say, yeah, magma safe material, glass is magma safe. The glass is magma safe, so we can pump magma with these pumps, and it won't be an issue. Could partially drain the tubes so they cool down. Yeah. Well, it's not even just cooling down. I want the magma out entirely. I want it gone. Petition. Ilathe Mellowgrips wishes to reside to study. Interesting. Sure. I guess. So then I think we mine here. And then I think I want to kind of take a peek in some of these directions. Be like here. In here. Can also like technically there. And here. Right. That's fine. I hope you all grab the gems. The cat is fighting. Needs rough gems. I mean, go come find these. Go put those in the right place. We're just straight up finding diamonds though. Like, look at all these gems. This is quite a bit of gem action just sitting on the floor here. And this is not connected to anything else. This is, but then it doesn't go down further. There's still a burning diamond in there. Or is that a different one? There's a burning diamond in there. Okay, how are we doing upstairs? At this point, we're just kind of keeping an eye on everything. Hey, we're up to 25 frames a second for a second there. We did just lose a chunk of our population though, so that's probably why. This got done. That looks more satisfying. And then this is all done. It's all as done as it's gonna be. And I want to build a wall along here, right? Just like this. Back up to 183 glass blocks. I'm just gonna go right there. Yep. Lost a chunk? Yeah. Well, we didn't lose. They left of their own volition. We have a dev hack thing going that lets people leave the fortress and join with the merchants, and we had like 30 people join the last merchants with the last Kobold caravan, including a couple of people who may be significant. I was wondering if I was gonna like claw them back, but the main one being our dragon trainer has gone on an adventure of her own. So we're hoping she comes back, but she has left. She is left with our blessing, our tentative blessing. A great diaspora, yeah. Well, I mean, they wanna roam, right? I think you gotta give them their opportunity to go wander around, I think. Let's do something like that, I guess. When in Rome. There you go. They're all in Rome. They left for Rome. What's that out the fortress now? Even like our population? We're at 136. Citizens, right? That's mostly kobolds. There's a couple dwarves, a couple elves. I actually don't know if we have any humans. Do we have any humans? We have Solon the dwarf. I have a couple of goblin zombies and warthogs. And Shem, of course. It's mostly kobolds at this point. There's a human spinner. There's our human. There's a dwarf. There's an elf, dwarf, goblin. Elf, dwarf, and that's it. We have one human. Rome is where the heart is. Oh, that's probably true for kobolds. That's probably actually true for kobolds. I'm gonna go across like that. 91. Yeah, okay. We're getting there. We are slowly getting there. Okay, we'll call it good for the moment. Okay, water is slowly evaporating. I would love for the jewels to be grabbed. Only like half of them have people coming for them. So barf holes there and there. Oh! Wow, I did not realize that was warm, or I guess I thought it was warm because we're directly beneath magma. Good thing we have... Good thing that was not worse. Could have been slightly worse. But that means we can dig a chunk of this. I mean, I can do this at least, right? No, there could be something there. Except now there's magma, so they're not gonna be able to get to that. That's fine. And there could still be something hiding back here. I'm tempted to put like just a little stockpile up here for gems so that they can get pulled out of the dangerous spots. Let's do this. We're gonna say this is for rough gems of all kinds. It is not going to accept, or no, it's going to accept from anywhere, but it's going to output. Oh my god, all the dragons are in their nests. Oh no, or oh yay, one of those. To this one, yeah, 2 rough gems. See if that works. You can get some wheelbarrows. That might help. I wonder if fancy, scary things are allowed to have semi-molten rock on their edges. Because as far as I've seen, it's literally only the obsidian and the gems that can make up the borders of things. Hey, look, more water. All right. Water and magma? Is that what happened? Sure. We could even just dig that out. Here comes someone. You're here to mine. You're here to dig. There we go. We've uncovered what must be the treasure of the gods. Olan Mafal, a blistered metal whip. We found a scourge and a whip. Hooray! That's actually probably really nasty. A whip with a whip of superior metal is just slices, right? Like that's how you end a breastplate. So that's actually very nice. So we're just gonna pop that open. Definitely want to grab that before we flood magma in here. And we'll go place that up in our vault. Right, we got all sorts of little spots here for them. Art thou nasty? We did uncover another steam demon. Managed to kill a cat. And they got smacked on the torso and evaporated. A whip? Yeah. The other neat thing about whips is that that's not something that we can just make intentionally. It's considered a foreign item. So trading them, getting them off invaders, or finding them in the pits here, that's the only way you can get some of these weapon types. So that's cool. I'm not complaining about that. Making out easy with the steam demons? Don't say that too loudly. Don't say it too loudly. There's still all sorts of stuff that we can be surprised by. The fact that we found 4 things and 2 of them were very similar. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. Angel's doing fine. He's up there. Hopeless after being confined. And easy after seeing a giantess's dead body. Oh, hilarious. Well. Oh well. We're working on making some steel gear. Slowly. Poor guy. He has murdered 2 people, I will remind you. Another elf wants to study here? Do I get worried? At what point do I get worried about our elf scholars? I hope they're more well behaved than the dwarves. We can do holes right there. And then there could still be all sorts of stuff back here. I'm kind of hoping that there's a way we can open this up without being down there. Not really. Yes, grab it, please. Thank you. Put that somewhere safe. And then the rock has reverted to a wild state. Oh well. Hey, look at spring. Spring again. Poor they. I think that the angel is a he, I think. Or the character sheet was kind of inconsistent with it. I know it was referred to as a he in at least one spot. Hello, Lanix, how's it going? We're doing good. We're uncovering weird things. We found another steam demon. We found a divine metal whip. We found semi-molten rock that is in exactly the wrong place. It's a non-binary god. I don't think so. So this angel is a he. Who knows what the god is? but at least the capybara angel at least is a he, which is not guaranteed. They can definitely be genderless, but it's like probably completely random. A duck, a turkey, and a snake have been found dead, likely because they got too old. But not citizens, somehow. Come on, please grab the things. Please grab the things. That diamond is still on fire. See, I don't know why... Like, does everyone have a job? I somehow don't believe... I guess we'd have fewer people, but, like, people should be grabbing these... People should be coming down for these. Yup. We could keep going down. It's just... I don't want to get too greedy here. Alright, these are fine. Beak dog and war dog found dead. I wish I could like prioritize an item on the ground for just getting grabbed. It's not really a thing you can do. Oh look! Another vile force of darkness seeking a parlay. If you say so. We have a bunch of people outside. We do. So I'm not gonna respond to their parlay quite yet. You sure it's only old age? If it happens on the first of the year, you can be pretty certain. Like these are just found dead. Like we're not getting a combat log. There's just animals being found dead in a hallway on the first of the year. You can or in their pasture. There's like no blood here. You can be relatively certain that this is an old age thing, because if someone dies of old age, it happens on the first of the year every single time. That's just a sign that we've been here for a while. Seems legit, yeah. We did have a human. We did have a human, like a legendary human poet was with us for a very long time. Was everyone's friend. He had no skills except for poems. And then one day he just fell over dead. Everyone just woke up and he was just there on the floor. That's how it works. Time to labyrinth them. They are getting so labyrinthed. They're gonna get labyrinthed so hard. What are you all doing? Storing items. Oh, you out here hauling logs. Hauling logs! Okay. That does explain some. That was me. If you find a 100-year-old human just dead in their bed in March, it's clearly a murder. Yes. If it's not the first of the year, there's something fishy going on. Hilariously, that's how that works. And hilariously, that can happen. This is not something that we've dealt with much in our streams. I think we need to fiddle with world gen settings to have it more prevalent But you can just have bodies discovered that have been completely drained of their blood. And then you just have to figure out why. You have to deduce. You're not given, you don't get told there's a vampire in your fortress. You get told someone's dead. And they're missing their blood. Yeah, you should definitely worry. You should definitely worry. Cause they don't stay full for very long. But we've surprisingly not had to deal with that. I want to say that like the default world gen settings leave vampire odds like really, really low, like maybe less than 1%. But that also means that you can like specifically create a world that like creates vampires. Reminds me, I started V Rising again to play on Brutal. Oh dear. Your blood went on vacation. I believe it. I believe it. I've definitely not played it on Brutal. How far have you gotten? You find out they have sentient blood and it leaves from time to time. Oh dear, I would hate that. My blood, it's gone missing. Not far, item level 20 or 30 or so. Okay. Basically only one session, that's fair. It's further than I've gotten. I don't want them to finish this before I tell the goblins to come on in. Look at our trees. Oh, let's check our pump stack situation. So we got in here, and then in theory that means someone came down here and chopped down the tree. No. Why not? Why the heck not? Feeling anemic for a season or two? Sorry, boss, I can't come into work. My blood is on vacation. Who are you? Utez, the visiting goblin chemist. Not suspicious. Blood golem? Oh dear. Allow. The goblin chemist is going to get along well with our Gorlak fluid engineer. Isn't that how anemia works? Kind of. Usually your blood isn't acting on its own volition, though. Look at him go. Look at him go. Do you just have a friendly beak dog? Are you not owned? You're just hanging out. It's just hanging out. There's just dragons everywhere. Have I said that I'm in love with this fortress? I want this horror mystery. The curse of the missing blood. It'd be funny to have a story where like everyone thinks it's vampires for like the entire story. Cause like what else would it be? And then you find out that it's like just this weird disease that makes your blood leave. Dr. Jekyll and his Mr. Blood Golem. Yeah. It'd be great. That would, like, what would the reveal be? How would you pull that off? Like, is the blood just a little curse? Just a little curse. It was gonna come back later, If you just waited long enough, the blood was gonna come back. It just needed a break. It's like the blood is just like in a hotel room in Cabo. They just track it down by like purchases and flight history. Gonna go back to being a lurker. Okay, sounds good. Yay, lurk, and thanks for coming by. I think we're gonna blend some goblins here in a second. And then returns to his body. Yeah, like you find the blood, and the blood's like, oh, I didn't think I'd be missed that much, man. I thought I could just sneak out and have a nice little vacation and everything would be fine. But if you say I'm really needed, I'll go back. It's cool. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to cause a mess. Who the heck admitted a clot of sentient blood on a plane? Clearly this is set in pre-9/11 days. Back then you could do anything. What are you? There's another giraffe! We keep catching so many giraffes. Okay, I'm gonna pull this topside lever up here so that everyone stays inside. I'm actually gonna just turn on the alert right now. I guess I never figured out what was screwing up our patrol squad. Do we have anyone on the wall right now? No. I built this super fancy wall for our squads, and they just don't use it. They just don't. I might have to fiddle with their schedule or something. But you're gonna head inside now, right? Everyone inside. I know there's a bunch out here getting wood. Oh, we have trees growing down here too. We should pave this. We should just pave this whole thing. Maybe that can be lead. Okay, I want to make sure there's no one stuck out here. I think we're fine. Seems mostly clear. They're all going inside. No one's coming outside, right? This is closed. This is closed. I want to close this. I'm not gonna bother closing this because I think we're safe. I am gonna close this. And then I'm gonna say, come at me. Didn't I? 40 invaders? Oh! Oh, good! We're getting a real one. Can you pour molten lead on them? Not this moment. You can do some dunking in lava if you're fancy enough. But I think right now we're gonna play Will It Blend. This is our biggest invasion by a long shot. This might be our first over 10. And we're getting 40. Everyone's going in, right? Yeah, go on. Go on, kitten. This one got pulled, right? There we go. Okay. I just had to ask it. Okay, they're gonna wander their way over here. Look at this. Look at them all! We finally pissed off the insensitive ghoul enough for them to actually send like an actual army at us instead of just a couple. Do a biggie? It is a biggie. I wonder... I'm wondering if any of them have like a status? They're all just swordsmans, macemans, pikemans. A lot of them are melee. There was one siege where it was like literally everyone had a crossbow. That went well for them. So now they're actually bringing melee weapons. So that's a positive sign. Oh, but who will clean up the mess, Mr. Fibble? The kobolds. Our designated trash bowls, of course. And they're all gonna go in the right way, right? Hey, look, there you are. Okay. Now there's someone on the wall. This is what they should be doing. There should be 2 people doing this at all times. But I'm really curious to see as these patrol closer and our guard on the wall comes back around. I guess the first question is, do you have ammo? You have arrows. Why does everyone grab arrows with their crossbow? I don't know how to get them to grab the right kind of ammo. So you're gonna do nothing. You're just gonna watch them walk in, which is fine. But I don't know how to get the crossbow goblins to use crossbow bolts. Because it's not even part of their uniform. Like, that's something that the game just handles on its own. Do I need to forbid all the arrows? Do I need to put all the arrows in a bin and say no one can ever touch them? Okay. Prediction time. How far do we think they're gonna make it into or through this labyrinth? Should we... I think they're gonna get through this first area, at least in some fashion. Should we prepare to toss in some creatures? What if I do this? We have a pasture here. I'm gonna say... beak dogs. I would like a handful of beak dogs. Oh, I also wanted to make sure we're... Who has fertile eggs? You have fertile eggs. You have fertile eggs. You have fertile eggs. You have fertile eggs? You also have fertile eggs? You also have fertile eggs. Look at this. The fact that all of our dragons are related to each other should not concern you. We are making more. Oh my goodness, look at this. We don't need that many. We're gonna have that many, but we don't need that many. I guess if they keep dying on the world map, we'll just keep cranking them out. Nope, I want here. And then, yep, that's also fertile. Look at that. That's ridiculous. That's how dragon lineages work anyway. That's true. That's true. We started with a population of 5. And they're all descendants from those 5. Oh, here they come. They're flooding in already. The trick with ones this big is getting them all into our structure before they start, you know, like, dying miserably. Like, the ones in the front might start panicking loud enough that the ones in back run before they get inside, which is less optimal. But, you know, we'll see what happens. They are slowly working their way in. Why is there's just random bolts everywhere? Oh, did I? Oh, Master Lasher has bestowed the name Tullalig Isler Jasser upon an acacia shield. Cool, thanks. Yeah, this is open. Are there people with pen pasture beak dogs? So a person's working on it. We'll see how many end up in there by the time they're needed. Now there's one dead. You probably clogged up. You already clogged up a thing. No, see here, I don't know why they keep wanting to come out and grab the corpses. Forbid non-hunted dead during sieges. That's what... During sieges. That's what I want to do. Forbid everything during sieges, but otherwise I don't care. Except I don't want to... I just want the body to not get grabbed. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that'll reduce people trying to come out here and do stuff. Come on, everyone in! Get in before the opportunities are lost to you. We've already killed 2. Here comes another. Oh, okay. I wonder... They all hopped in the right direction this time, so I don't know if they're gonna get to these ones. I guess we'll see. Nope, there you go. Good job. And then there's that one. And you didn't end up in the trap, so that trap is still active. Look at this. Look at this. I could close it. I could close it after this group. I guess I'm gonna see if they keep moving forward. If they start pulling out of here, then I want to close this gate and trap whoever's in there. But they still seem to be moving forward generally. For better or worse. How'd you die back here? You're not even on a trap. You must have like jumped back and then died. This is very satisfying. This is very satisfying. Can anyone make it? That's still active. Oops. Yep, there you go. It's only 8 traps, guys. There's 40 of you. You can take on 8 traps. Oh, you made it through. You're unconscious, but you made it through. Congratulations, Inglusu. Ugly menaced. And they're still moving forward. They're still sieging. They're down 10 invaders. And we're just... See, the animals don't want to stay in their spots. How do I get them to stay in their pastures? Oh, Oh, you made, look at you! You are seriously injured, but you are on your feet. Actually, can you actually stand? Nope. You are crawling, but you've made it through. Look at them all. They're still dying back here. Like this, that trap is still active. That one is crammed of corpse. That one has a corpse. That one has a corpse. But this first one, no, that one's still. This one right here. So now that the corpses are being overflowed with, or the traps are being overflowed with corpses, is going to be what gets them through. And we expected that. Look, they're just dying over here. What are you doing? Why are you patrolling out here? Dude. And you too, right? Yeah, no, you, and then there's just giraffes. There's just giraffes. I'm gonna say that our range squad needs to station back here. I don't want you getting in there. This is not. You were not needed. Do you even have ammo? You don't have anything. You don't have a weapon or ammo. So please leave. Please go the other way. Oh my god. Go the other way. The other way. What is wrong with you? You have a station order in the exact opposite direction. And you as well. There. Did that convince you? Also, are we all inside? Are we all inside? We just have that one left, I think. So we're down to 21. We've dealt with half of them already. And they're all inside here. Except for this one who's just behind. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull this door. Or pull the lever. Oh no, they're a hero? Yeah, they need to stop being so heroic. Like you. Like, why? You were not needed here. You were not needed here. Well, clearly our beak dog situation isn't working the way that I want it to. So I'm gonna take our two actual fighty squads and just have them go in here. And they can clean up the things that get through the traps. Hey, for strange mood. Like, why? Why are you here? the goblin's unconscious. Enraged at all enemies. See, and you're like a skilled dodger. I guess that's going to become useful, especially since you are unarmed. But you do still have 4 more armed goblins coming in, no matter how injured they are, right? Like, you are seriously injured, you are healthy. Okay, well, here comes the squad. Yeah, you killed another one. Like, why? You. Out. Let me guess. Arrows and a crossbow. And walking into combat in the opposite direction of where I told you to go. Good job. Good job. Okay, doors closed. They're all gonna die. I guess a fragile kobold lusts for glory in his dragon's heart. They're welcome to all the glory that they can get from the wall where I told them to be. Okay, look at this. Oh my god. See, now they're gonna like try to retreat over the traps. It's just a pile of stuff. That one's all clogged. That one's still active. As is that one. They've only managed to clog like half the traps. It still says they're sieging. They still want it. They still think they got it. Oh, now they're not. Now they're gonna break. Now they think this is a bad idea, and now you're leaving. Now you're leaving. What the heck? What does that mean? What does that mean? Well, we're gonna start encountering these one by one. This is Nako, the seriously injured goblin maceman, who's just gonna get the teeth knocked out of her. Yep, there goes one. And they're gonna march in one by one. They're all gonna be softened up. Most of them are gonna be softened up. He single-handedly broke the siege. Here comes an injured one. Dead. Comes this one. In a hurry. Let's get this over with. There you go. Down to 14. Now they're just scrambling. Now they're like, oh no, what have we done? We're just trapped. They're just literally trapped. They're just literally trapped. Look at them panic. Oh, look at them panic. Here's a healthy one. Not for long. Why is there a book? Who brought a book? Happiness Interpreted. Well, time to kill some goblins. Who brought this? Who brought this? Oh, I saw some ammo. I saw an arrow fly. Yeah, there we go. 10 left. Siege how they run. Now, you are actually part of the squad. You're just not, you just don't have your gear. You just don't have all your gear, whatever. Okay, well, are you gonna, you're going with a mission. Okay. You gonna make it down here? I can do it! I can make a run for it! Oh, you actually smacked pretty hard there. Of course, you just don't have your gear. I'm gonna give a station order down here, and they're just gonna work their way through. I wanna watch Bax here. Bax and Stozu. So there's Stozu. I want to watch our zombie friends. Yup, that looked pretty brutal. Goblin Spearmaster Empty Zombie bites the Goblin Hammerman in the right eyelid, tearing apart the skin. The twist forced the head, tearing apart the fat. Zombie punches the Hammerman in the ear with hand, and injured part collapses into a lump of gore. I think they are very strong. Goblin Spearmaster Empty Zombie stabs the Goblin Hammerman in the right lower leg with bronze spear, fracturing the bone through the copper high boot. Excellent. Excellent things. And that's just Bax. That's the weaker of the two zombie goblins. Stozu's still here in the back line. Oh, yep, there, found another. Just sweep him out. Here's Stozu. I want to watch Stozu. I want to see Stozu get some kills in here. Yeah. Smack him. Smack. Nice. 6 left. What? 5 left. This is one of the most efficient large sieges I've had. This was perfect. Aside from the one crossbow bold, the one random crossbow bold is the only thing that went wrong there. That was glorious. That's 40 kills. That's 40 dead goblins. Off to sleep now with knowledge we're all safe from the goblins. We are very safe. We are so safe. We are going to basically wrap up here. I'm gonna get a little bit of this cleanup started. I'm gonna open up some levers. Then there were none, and just none. Just straight up none. Straight up none. We're gonna open up our bypass levers. And this is my favorite part. We're gonna open up our garbage room. We have infrastructure built specifically for dealing with the sheer number of goblin corpses that we are given. I'm gonna let this door open and I'm gonna unforbid everything. And we're gonna end up with a minecart full of goblin goo. Hey, look, migrants. Right now, we're getting migrants right now. Is that just like, oh, you don't have a place to go yet? I think they haven't fully entered the map because our gates are closed. You good? You're cleaning? You know you got a spotless fortress when you tell the squad to not like go off their station order and they just immediately start like wiping up the glass. Look at this. Look at this. They're just cleaning. They're just cleaning. Oh, there, it just went. Okay. Now, unforbid all of it. All of it. I told this one to open, right? I told that one to open. But now I want to watch it happen. Like you... Abysmal horses, this is Ilt. This is one of our actual melee squad. You are seriously injured. You are missing some of your gear. You didn't have a helmet on. Sorry to say. Those are kind of important. Yeah, just toss it in the... Toss them in there. All the blood is like getting cleaned up real fast. Hopefully someone gets like our friend here. Oh yeah, we had a strange mood going on. I didn't even check on it. Metal Crafter has created Shedder Growly, a copper bracelet. Cool. Have fun. There were some combat logs. Okay, so we're back up to 140. We had a couple. We have a couple friends showing up here. But it's a named copper bracelet. It's a very nice copper bracelet. On the scale of artifacts, it's pretty low, but on the scale of bracelets, it's pretty dang good. Let's check what it's worth at least. The Sacrifice of Erasure. It's worth 2,600. That's actually really not bad. Encircled with bands of copper, menaces with spikes of alpaca wool and beak dog bone. Here we go, yeah. Look at him. We're just gonna take all the teeth and put them in the minecart, and then toss it down to the magma. And we're gonna say good riddance to goblin gunk. Menacing alpaca wool. I mean, alpacas are menacing, so I guess it's suitable for their wool to be menacing as well. Everyone's cleaning. Looks like our injured citizen made it. Maybe is going to make it to our place. Just random yaks, whatever. Oh, all these dang giraffes. I would like to have fewer giraffes. So we Cavit's just not here. That's unrelated. We didn't lose anyone in that squad. We lost one person in our ranger squad. I mean, one casualty for 40 seizures. That's really not bad, right? It's silly that that one death was stupid. Entirely preventable. That could have been a perfect siege if it weren't for people wandering into melee without their gear. But otherwise, that was perfect. We might even want to start putting in more traps through here. If we're going to start getting large-sized sieges like that, we can just start putting in more traps. There's like, I left room for expansion for exactly that reason. 41 KD is hard to beat. Yep. I'm pretty satisfied. They were all armed too. Like those weren't just random goblins. Those were people coming to pick a fight. Iron great axes? Oh. Then yeah, now we just get a nice big pile of goblinite. Copper halberd. Silver pike, silver mace. Copper great axe? Like, we can't make a lot of these things. We can't make great axes. Silver mace, iron mail shirt. Socks. Silver pike. A lot of it's like copper and iron. I don't see a lot of like steel stuff. Iron pike, iron breastplate. Silver spear. Here come our migrants. Oh wow, we actually got several. We're up to 156 again. That was like 20 migrants. Hooray. Okay, sure. And they're just gonna go in through the garbage pile. Can also look like we're doing Labyrinth East, right? Can watch the minecart fill, maybe. If anyone's working on it. They very quickly filled this stockpile. We do have a couple people dedicated to refuse hauling specifically. Yeah, there we go. Like, all the blood's already cleaned up. Most of the blood's cleaned up. The gear is going to take a little bit longer to clean. This is specifically for all the organic stuff. But that's like the stuff that I want to get taken care of quickly. Everything else just goes in a million different places. All these arrows. And there's some bolts. Silver scimitar? We can't make scimitars. Let's look at, can I find our trash bowls? They don't get called that in this menu. Yeah, those three. Except that we have it so that only they do it. I could say everyone does it and then these three do it exclusively. Is that how we want to do it? That might be better. Everyone does it, but 3 people only do that. A lot of these people are just walking by, but some of them are working on it, surely. Like you're hauling a corpse, hauling a boot, hauling a silk something, hauling a gauntlet. Yeah, they're working on it. They're working on it. I think we're gonna call it here. I think we succeeded in whatever it is that we are doing here. We succeeded in that siege, that's for sure. We succeeded in getting our roof done a good chunk more. We just got a bit left in that. Still more giraffes up here. I'm gonna leave this closed. Do you think Klingons respect cats? That's a heck of a question. Yeah, that's random. What brought that thought on? Like the respect of a fellow warrior. Okay, I also want to just glance down here. We got a crate. Hooray. But most of these are gone. Most of these got grabbed. Still a couple that they need to grab, but that'll get done next time. I think we're gonna call it here. But we're doing great. We're doing great. We're making great progress. It's strange progress, but it's progress, right? We are digging down deeper. We are finishing our roof. We are murdering goblins. We had 40 goblins walk in, and none of them walked out. None of them made it off the map. The fact that we can trap every single one of them in there and not have any of them escape, as they are wont to do, is kind of fantastic. They can kind of bring information about us and our traps and stuff. If they see a trap and then make it back off the map back to their civilization, they can like inform other goblins about our traps and such, which make them less effective. So the fact that we can just trap them all in there and they all die, it's very clean. That's very effective. Very, very good. Very, very good. Saw a post that mentions a specific cat situation known to cat owners and something I don't usually encounter. And I wonder if cats are a civilizing force because then you have to care for a little animal with its own autonomy. The theory that I've heard is that cats have domesticated themselves. Like we domesticated dogs, and then cats were like, sounds good, and they just kind of did it on their own. Like we didn't intentionally domesticate cats. Isn't that weird? I wondered what would happen if Klingons meet them. I bet Klingons would like cats. I bet if if a human or if a Klingon lived on Earth and was just kind of hanging out in Earth situations for a while, like a half Klingon kind of situation, they would like cats. I think so. Cats were like, this is a good deal. Exactly. I can just hang out in this warm, dry space and the rats just show up and I kill the rats and the humans give me pets. That's a pretty good deal, right? That's a pretty good deal. And cats are smart enough to realize that. Anyway, that's a heck of a sidetrack. I'm gonna wrap up here and we're gonna go eat dinner. That's my plan here. Come by on Monday and Thursday of next week and we're gonna continue. We're gonna keep going from right here. I think maybe we're in spring right now. So I think maybe one more year in fort mode. We'll wrap up on some of our projects, and then we'll know more what we want to do with our next adventure, I think. So come by next week for that. Come by on Saturday. We're gonna be playing Shadow Tactics: Blades of the Shogun, possibly finishing it, maybe. Getting into it for sure. And that's my plan for the week. I hope you all have a good one. Today's episode is brought to you by a rainbow. The whole thing. And by all of you. Clicking on buttons, hanging out. The things. Please do the things. Please be rainbows. Please be beautiful things for me to observe from very far away. I do appreciate you all being here and keeping me company and spamming rainbows. And I hope you have a good rest of your week and a good weekend. And I hope you stay kind.